Tourism and the UK economy. Why is tourism so important to the UK economy? The UK economy earns over 80 billion every year from leisure and tourism. Around 27.7 million visitors from abroad spend over 13 billion of this sum. September 2004 to December 2005, 100 new hotels opened up in the UK, creating more jobs, more income. This also creates the multiplier effect, as many small businesses benefit from supplying hotel chains. We've also got lots and lots of visitor attractions. For example, the London Eye is the most visited paying attraction in the UK. It's in London, with 3.7 million visitors every year. Now, you also need to know what can damage the tourism industry. Well, on the 7th of July 2005, the London bombing of London Transport, a bus and the Underground, killed 52 people. This damaged the UK's image abroad, and for UK visitors there was a huge amount of negative press about how unsafe London was to visit. As a result, there was a 12% drop in visitors to the London Eye the following year. During the summer holidays, the domestic market to London also decreased. The Science Museum in London was down by 7%, but other attractions outside of London actually benefited. For example, Portsmouth Docks, where Nelson's ship is there for visitors to visit, had a 22% increase in visitor numbers. The cost of the loss of income was about £300 million, according to the BBC. Okay, let's go back to Blackpool, shall we? You'll be asked by the examiner to either do a UK coastal resort or national park. Now, we've covered the national park before, so here's if you actually decide to study a coastal resort, you have to give reasons for its growth. Blackpool has grown because of economic reasons. Improved transport. 1846, the railway was built so more people could travel to the coast. This was made bigger in 1900 when 2 railway stations were built. 1975, the M55 opened to link the M6 so people from Birmingham, for example, can travel to Blackpool easily. Attractions were also built for tourists. The Blackpool Tower was built in 1894, as well as the Grand Theatre. 1912, Blackpool illuminations were switched on, this extended the tourist season. Blackpool has gone through a period of decline, but now it's on the rise again because it's been rejuvenated. For a coastal resort or a national park studied, how effective are the strategies to cope with large numbers of tourists? Well, they've got vandalism and drunkenness, so what they did to combat that was to increase police patrols on weekends and bank holidays when they've got a lot of young people going to Blackpool for like 1 or 2 nights. The bouncers and bar staffs have to monitor the drinks and kick people out who are too drunk. Both of these measures reduced antisocial behaviour, and the council has limited bars' opening hours and it stopped new bars clustering together. With litter, more bins and cleaners, full-time patrols to stop the rats and the seagulls. That's kind of half affected because in town after a Saturday night the litter is still bad. But litter on the beach is actually picked up using a machine every night, so that's very effective. The problem of noise, police do regular patrols, and you've got notices in residential areas about being quiet, otherwise you'll get fined. No bars are opened in residential areas. It's not very effective. It is still noisy on bank holidays and the weekend, but it is better than it was. The problem of traffic jams. In 1975 the M55 was built. This solved the traffic jam back then, but today the amount of traffic coming in is still horrendous. Even with your traffic lights and roundabouts, it causes lots of problems for locals with congestion, getting to work on time, getting deliveries. A way to solve this is that they've actually put a park and ride system 2012, and it's called Blackpool Tramway. You can park on the outskirts of Blackpool, and for £5 you can catch the tram into Blackpool, and it's £5 for the whole family. So this has helped a bit, but you've still got people going in to Blackpool by car. They've also built new parking with the £2.2 billion redevelopment. A massive car park was built there as well. Right, last bit. How has the area planned to ensure the continuing success of tourism industry in that area? So what has Blackpool done to ensure the continuing success of tourism? Well, we know that Blackpool went through a decline in the 1970s due to competition from package holidays to Spain. The cost of going abroad was cheaper, so Blackpool went into a big decline. So what did they do first of all? Huge shopping centre, car parks, more housing, luxury flats. This was called the Blackpool Master Plan. Today, Blackpool is promoting itself as a shopping and conference centre, as an ideal short break destination. It is popular with day trippers. In 2008, a new department store, Debenhams, opened as part of the new development on Hounds Hill. 2010, Blackpool Council purchased the famous Winter Gardens and embarked on refurbishment projects. So all of this is going that Blackpool is trying to, one, extend its season so it doesn't get seasonal unemployment in the winter by having conferences and the Blackpool Illumination, but also it's trying to improve its image and compete with other tourist towns.